Hi and welcome to this short practice which will give us the time and space to connect inward. We spend so much of our day connecting to the world around us, to people around us, in our jobs, at home. So to take 15 or 20 minutes to connect to your inner world and to notice how you feel and to notice the effect that yoga can have on this inner realm. And for me, that is probably one of the reasons that I do yoga. It's how it can change the way I feel very quickly. So let's start by coming into a seat. You can sit in any comfortable seat at all. You can sit on a chair if you like. And find a nice straight spine, so you should be able to sit up nice and tall quite easily. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the sides of your body. And then as you exhale, keep that length, but roll your shoulders back and soften. Don't lose the height as you soften on the exhale. Close your eyes. With your eyes closed, do that again. Deep breath in. Lengthen the sides of your body. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back and settle. One more time. Slow, deep breath in. Get nice and tall. And on a slow exhale, roll your shoulders back and feel more grounded in your seat. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And just for a minute, let's take the time to notice our breath. Notice the rise of your inhale and the fall of your exhale. Maybe you can feel your inhale beneath your hands, beneath the hand on your belly, the hand on your heart. As you exhale, soften. On your next inhale, find fullness with the breath. Keep that fullness as you soften your skin and soften your face as you exhale. Twice more like that. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Gently press your hands. Feel that connection between the palms of your hands. Open your eyes. Release your hands. And let's make our way to hands and knees. And that block, you can cushion, put it off out to the side. And be mindful as you place your hands. Make sure you've got a nice handprint on the mat, space between your fingers, and press your hand down, make your arms strong. And on an inhale then, begin to lift your sit bones, lift your head as you look up, and as you exhale, tuck your tailbone round your back, allow your head to drop down. Inhale and move slowly through these. Inhale, head lifts, sit bones lift. Exhale and round, press into your hands. Move slowly with the breath and notice how your body feels moving from one pose to the other. Cat to cow pose, back again. Don't just focus on what you can't do. Notice what flows really nicely. Do one more round. And then come back to hands and knees. Gently draw your belly in. Press into your right hand, and on an inhale, lift your left arm up. You could even look up towards your hand, and as you exhale, thread your left arm in underneath your right. Don't bring your head to the floor, just bend your right elbow as if you're trying to reach something underneath your arm, and then inhale, lift back up. Exhale and thread. Gentle twisting movement. You could either bring your hand to the back of your head here. Once more. Press your head back into your hand. Exhale and thread. Inhale back to where you start. Plant your left hand down. Again, make a nice handprint on the floor and keep that steady base in the left hand. Inhale, right arm lifts and open, and exhale and thread. Inhale and lift and open. Twist and thread the arm in underneath. Maybe the hand goes to the back of the head. Gently press your head back. Exhale and gentle twist. Once more. And come back to where you start. Untuck your toes. Bring your big toes to touch. Your knees wide. Come high up onto your fingertips. Take a breath in. Lengthen the sides of your body. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back and press your fingertips down as you move back into an extended child's pose with arms lifted. Take a breath in, lift your armpits away from the floor, lift your elbows away from the floor, and then soften your heart. So even though there's strength in your arms, there is a softness. There's a release. Take 2 more rounds of the breath here, allowing your head to connect with the floor or maybe your cushion. Plant your hands down. Inhale, come back up to hands and knees. Bring your knees in underneath your hips. Tuck your toes under. Take a breath in. Again, get nice and long through the sides of your body. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back. So your arms are strong, but there's a melting at your heart center. With your toes tucked under, lift your sit bones up and back. And stay with bent knees here. Don't try and straighten your legs. Arms are straight and strong. Knees are bent. And lift your sit bones high with bent knees. And let's get a little bit of movement going in the legs. Bend and straighten side to side. Don't go fast. Imagine you're trying to move your feet through thick mud. So a slow, steady movement. Opening up the backs of the legs. Notice any sensation in the backs of the legs. Come to stillness with bent knees. Come forward into plank pose. Let's bring the knees to the floor. So shoulders over wrists, belly is strong. Take a breath in, side body long, shoulder blades onto your back. And then bend your elbows and come down onto your belly. Lengthen your legs away, one at a time. Lengthen. And then press down all 10 toes down into the floor. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your lower belly. Lift your hands away from the floor. And on an inhale, head and chest lift. Shoulder blades on your back. Soften your face. Take another breath here. Exhale and release. Tuck your toes under. Come back to hands and knees. Big toes to touch, knees wide. Sit your hips back and down, and just take a moment in child's pose. And take a moment here to connect inwards and notice how you feel. And maybe notice how you feel compared to 5 minutes ago. And maybe there is already a change, already some movement, energy flowing. Inhale, come back up to hands and knees. Take a breath in, shoulder blades onto your back, tuck your toes under, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift your sit bones, get really long in your spine. Press down from your heart, push down the length of your arms. And then lengthen up through your sit bones and maybe begin to straighten your legs, moving your heels back and down. Look forward between your hands. You can step or walk your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale and fold. Legs are strong. Press into the four corners of your feet. Inhale, half lift, look forward, find length in your spine. Exhale and fold. And move like that for a few breaths. And the next time you fold forward, heel toe your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, outer hip distance apart. Bend your knees, allow your belly to rest down on your thighs, so quite a deep bend of your knees, and hold opposite elbows. And very gently allow your body to sway from side to side. No tension in your neck, let the head go. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Little bend in your knees here. Hands to your hips, elbows back, shoulder blades onto your back, and then inhale and come up to standing. Sweep your arms up, lengthen up into your fingertips. And then as you exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment here in Tadasana, in mountain pose. Notice any further changes in the inner body and how you feel. And maybe it's just very subtle. Find your breath. Release your hands. Inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Bend your knees and step your right leg back, bringing the back knee down to the floor. Come high up onto your fingertips and make your legs strong by hugging your foot and knee towards each other. Find that strength in your legs. Then bring your hands to your knees and press into your hands, straighten your arms, shoulder blades on your back. Keep hugging your legs towards each other, and then inhale, reach your arms up, maybe even look up. With the strength of your legs, keep that strength, and then allow your hips to move forward slightly. Maybe you move a little bit deeper into the pose without losing the strength in your legs. Exhale and release. Lift the back knee away from the floor and step your right foot forward. Take a breath in and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Fingertips to the floor again and step your left leg back. Drop the back knee to the floor. Engage the muscles in your legs. Find that strength first. Hands to your knees. Press down. Shoulder blades on your back and begin to straighten your arms. Inhale, or on an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your hips without losing the strength. So the strength is first. And then maybe we can go a little bit deeper. Find your breath, one more round of breath. The breath is the easiest pathway in to the inner body. Lift the back knee up away from the floor and hop right foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Press into your feet. Inhale and reach your arms up overhead. Hands together in front of your heart. Inhale and reach your arms up overhead. Take hold of your left wrist. Press down into your feet, especially into your left foot, and then lengthen the left side body and side bend over towards the right. Turn and you can look in underneath your left arm, maybe go a little bit further. And use the breath to breathe the left side of your body open. Inhale and lift up. Lengthen the right side body. Press down into your right foot. Gently lengthen and then side bend over towards the left. Breathe again here. And you should be able to just turn the head. You don't have to keep it turned, but you don't want that arm blocking the face. So you should be able to look in underneath your right arm. And again, breathe the right side of your body open. Take the time, a couple more breaths. Inhale and reach both arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Lengthen the sides of your body. Roll your shoulders back and very gently begin to straighten your arms. And if you find this too much in the shoulders, use a belt or even a sock to give you a bit of space. Breathe into the front of your body. Again, use the breath to find more lift, more opening. Take one more breath in. Exhale and release. Turn to face the long edge of your mat and step your feet wide. And as wide, your feet should be quite wide. A good way to gauge is ankles underneath your wrists when you lift your arms up, shoulder height, unless there's a reason not to do that. Press down into your feet, engage the muscles in your legs. So when you press down, hug your legs in towards each other, you should be able to feel the muscles in the inner thighs ignite. So find that, lengthen, roll your shoulder blades onto your back. And then turn your right toes towards the short edge of your mat. Bend into your right knee, so the knee is directly over your ankle. Inhale and lift your arms shoulder height. Turn your belly and ribs more towards the left. So we sometimes have a tendency to turn the body forward. So we want our body to face the long edge of the mat and just our right toes of the right foot to face the short edge. And then turn your head, if that's okay, in your neck. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale and straighten. And bend on your exhale. Twice more, using the breath. And then hold here. Bring your left hand to your left thigh, turn your right palm to face the ceiling. And now on your inhale, you're going to reach your right arm, draw a semicircle with your hand, reach it up and back, Inhale, back to center. Use the exhale to reverse. Keep that knee bent. Back to center twice more. Last one. Let's just hold here for another 3 rounds of breath. Full deep breaths. Last full round of breath. Release your hands to your hips. Straighten your front leg. Turn your toes in. Now let's go the other side. Turn the left toes towards the short edge of your mat. Bend your knee so your knee is directly over your ankle. Arms shoulder height. Again, turn your belly and ribs a little bit back towards the right. Engage the muscles in your legs. And on an inhale then, straighten your left leg, and as you exhale, bend. Strong legs. So you don't want to relax the muscles in your legs. Keep them strong as you straighten and bend. Use your breath. Twice more. Breathe yourself open. Breathe yourself present. And the next time that you bend your left knee, hold it there. Bring your right hand to the right leg and then turn the left hand so your palm faces the ceiling. Keep the deep bend in your left knee and then inhale and sweep your arm back. Exhale and release. Using the breath. Last one. Hold for 3 rounds of the breath. Don't rush. On your next exhale, release your hands. Straighten your left leg, turn your toes in, and heel toe your feet back together. Lovely. Give your legs a bit of a shake, and then come down to lie on your back. And if you want to have a little cushion, it's quite warm here today, so I mean, if you want a blanket, then have them handy beside you. But come down to lie on your back for a moment. And any hair bubbles, you might want to just move them out of the way. Hug your right knee in. Keep your feet active. So this is floppy feet, active feet. I draw my toes back towards my body. Switch legs. Switch again. Hug both knees in. You even pick your head up and wrap your arms around your knees and give yourself a hug. Release your feet to the floor with your knees bent and your feet wide, knees knock in towards each other. And just very gently windscreen wipe your knees, allow your knees to float over towards the right, back to center and to the left. Just a gentle unwinding before our Shavasana. Come to center Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg, allow your feet to be wide. Lengthen the sides of your body once again, shoulder blades onto your back. Hands away from the sides of your body, palms facing up. Close your eyes and use your pillow underneath your head if that feels good. Make yourself comfortable. Don't skip this part, the relaxation. Give yourself just a minute or two. Allow your entire body to relax back and be held. We spend our days maybe helping and supporting others, so allow your body now to be supported. Give yourself this time. Notice your breath. The gentle rise and fall of your breath. Notice its quality. Maybe it feels soft and smooth. Maybe you can feel your heart beat. Maybe a gentle pulsation in your hands and feet. The energy flowing around your body. And amongst all of that, notice the inner silence. The inner peace that you have heightened in your body. That you are maybe more aware of. That inner peace that is always present. Maybe just a little veiled. And if you have more time to stay here, then do. Otherwise, take that feeling of peace with you. You very slowly begin to move your fingers and toes. Move in any way that feels good. Bending one knee and then the other. Turning to your left side. Take a moment here just to again tune into how you feel in the inner body, the inner landscape. Using the top hand, press down to help you come back up into a seat. Know that you can tap into that inner peace at any time. You just need to connect with your breath, connect with your body, and turn inward. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.